day, I realized I forgot to. My face is so shiny right now. I'm sorry, guys. But I just realized I forgot to add my chat box so that we could see it. There it is. That way, we all know who's talking and what we're talking about, right? Yay, chat box. Just need to make sure now that they don't disappear. They like to disappear before I even get to read them. There we go. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm like a little late to the game today. Like my hair is a mess. My face is shiny. I used this it's not like a peel, but like it's just like a serum that you put in. You just put it on your face. And it made my face really smooth. Like I really love it. I just, made it super shiny. And my hair is just a giant mess because I just woke up not that long ago. And then I had to make my TikTok video. I made my TikTok video and I got my coffee. But you know what? That's what this is all about. So this Saturday morning, like podcast, that kind of thing is just like a way to talk to everybody, to say hi, to, do you have questions for me? Anything like that, find something to talk about. I never did find anything to talk about. So I will have to find something. But, so I woke up, made my TikTok video. That's what I was in the middle of doing. And I found a new one of my like little coffee songs that I add to my this hair. Okay, so I talked to a professional yesterday about my hair because like all of a sudden it's just not it's like stiff. So like it's really dry right here. I've even tried to like trim my hair down and hold on, I want to make sure my mic is working because I played an entire game yesterday and realized I turned my mic off. I'm like, good thing I only just put music over these clips. um but I was talking to her and she said I needed a thicker conditioner and stuff like that. So I got some, but the thing is like I don't know. Tried to trim it to see if maybe there was lots of like dead hair in here, which there always is. My hair does that quite often, but it like I even made some of that. I got some bangs here. Some of it I even have bangs. Like that's how much I trimmed off, like quite a bit here, as you can tell, like from down to here. And I even like did the little like thing to get myself some little like layers in the front by my face. But it just, I don't know. I don't know. Um, I'm trying to figure out what to do because it's kind of like, it feels kind of like, here we go. Let's delete that account. Okay. So my hair is like it's kind of like straw, like it's really stiff. And I mean, you can see it's like super stiff and I don't it's like super frustrating because I don't, no matter what I've tried, no matter what I've done, it like just stays that way and it drives me nuts. Sorry, I was just finishing up my TikTok video so I could post that. I post one every morning, cute and fun with my coffee cups that I have, and I forgot I got around, and it's big. I love that's my most favorite thing in the whole entire world. Like the bigger the coffee cup, the better it is. You find me the biggest coffee cup, and I will love you forever. If it can hold a half a pot of coffee, it's like the perfect thing. It's perfect. So, uh, add the music. Oh, and I almost forgot. I've been making all these videos on TikTok lately, and hi, good morning. I've been making all these videos on TikTok lately, and it's it's fun. I like doing it. I make one every morning for my coffee, and I made one the other night for our dinner. Like I did like the whole like process from like start to finish, and like every step I started, I did it, and then there's my kids playing Roblox. That's always funny. I'm gonna have to catch some more of that on video for you guys, because I'm just like, I don't, half the time I'm like, you guys, it's a game. But I have to yell at myself sometimes too, because when I play Call of Duty, like when I was playing last night, even though my mic was off, I was trying to be like nice. And playing Call of Duty and trying to be nice is not always easy. However, I had a really good game last night. I know that sounds stupid, but I actually had 13 kills in one game, and that for me is like, I was like super pumped about it, and I kind of just like, I kind of wanted to listen to what they were all saying, but at the same time I didn't, because they're all the chat in the in the game is very loud, and it's always just like a bunch of dudes, like just a bunch of random dudes, and then screaming and yelling profanities, and sometimes you get little kids in there and they're yelling and with their little high pitched voices, and you're just kind of like, all right, all right. Oh my goodness. So when I sit here with you guys, I always cover up. I got two blankets today, but it's supposed to be nice. I was looking on the Alexa when I was getting my coffee, and she said it was supposed to be like in the 40s today. So I'm pretty pumped for this. Pretty pumped for that. The mug number. That's what I'm on already. I'm on coffee mug number 4. I'm determined to show TikTok all of my coffee mugs. Just like I show you guys. I have so many coffee mugs that I keep some up in the cupboard. So there's actually quite a few up in the cupboard. There's at least like 12 to 16. There might be a little bit more than that. I don't know. I keep a lot up there. Um, and then uh I have like a tub, a storage bin that I keep in the back room that I wanted to put out in the shed, but I can't put it out in the shed because if I put it out in the shed, it's too cold. I wanted to I wanted to put that out there so that I because I didn't have any more room for it. But this tub, it's like one of those big giant tubs, is full of coffee mugs. I'm gonna have to count them sometime. I like literally have so many. It's kind of insane. And my mom always gets me a new one for Christmas every year. And this year I got a couple new ones. So, you know, I hope you guys aren't bored. I'm just like, hey, if you want to say something, you can ask me anything. Unlike that last guy who just got banned, I've never had to ban somebody from my channel. It's like a new thing. It was really weird. I'm glad I figured it out really quickly, though. So I did do my nails a couple nights ago, and I'm like so in love. So Revel Nail, Revel Nails, um, is like an at-home dip powder system, and it's really easy to use. And the only thing that gets to me, the only thing that gets to me is that the smell is really strong. But if you think about it, going into a salon, you're gonna get the same thing. The smell is really strong. So I actually use the at-home dip powder system, and it's my favorite thing ever. Like, it keeps my nails hard, and it turns out really well too. Like, it's not, sorry, my lighting is kind of weird. But and then I did this one, so that one's like, this one's like a rose gold color, and then the other ones are called Hush. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. It's really easy to use. Like, my first time using it, I kind of like messed up, but I think I was like in a hurry because I was excited and I wanted to use it. So I was like doing it really fast. And then I'm like, oh crap, I should slow down. And then I did really crappy on this hand and then like really good on this hand. And I was like, okay, well, next time I'm going to go slow. Next time we'll slow it down. And the more you use it, the better, you get used to it. And they last forever. Like, I end up changing mine before they even need to be changed because I'm like, I want a new color. So change the color. But if you're just joining us, I was just telling everybody about my at-home dip powder that I use, instead of actually going to the salon. Also, I look homeless because it's me. It's just me. I look homeless because it's me. But man, it feels like there's like a my man. Where I've had glasses since I was in fifth grade. Since I was in fifth grade, and for a while there, when I was 18, I had contacts, but I have astigmatism in both eyes. And so at night, like, it gets to like this certain part of night where it's like not dark, but it's not light outside either. So it's like the in between stage. I don't even know what the heck you want to call it. There's probably a name for it, and I'm gonna be sound stupid when somebody tells me what it is. But that like in between stage where it's like not dark but it's not light is where I wouldn't get enough light into my contacts, and so all my eyes would do was just completely dry out. And I'm like, I really want to use these, but it's been so long. Oh, the funny cat is online. I follow so many people on TikTok now that I'm like, it always tells me when everybody's live, and I swear my phone goes off so much because of TikTok. I'm like, maybe I should set off my notifications. I follow these little like corgis, Ham and Olivia, and there's this one where he's like, I lost my legs. I legit laugh cried at that. I laugh cried. Some of these, some of them that come on there, you're just kind of like, all right. So, oh my goodness. I was late getting on today. I'm going to be Oh my God. Why is my stream thing is not telling me that you guys are messaging me? So I'm really sorry on Facebook, guys, that it's not telling me that you're messaging me. How much of a pain in the butt is that? It didn't even tell me. So, gonna need to go to your kitchen table for a mani. I look because it's yes. So, um, yeah, Tab. I'm pretty interesting. So yeah, I hope she has fun. All right. Try. I'm so sorry, guys, that it didn't tell me that you guys were messaging me. I feel so bad. Like it says that I had so many people messaging me, and it. I'm sorry. It didn't tell me. It only told me on Twitch, and that's kind of annoying. Hi, Luann. How are you today? I don't know why this is being dumb. And then my other one, this is still trying to block somebody. No, not unban. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. I am just sitting here randomly talking about me and my randomness. I was telling everybody that I look homeless because it's me. Oh my gosh, this like air lately because it's been so dry and cold. Like my throat is dry, my skin is dry, my hair is dry. I was telling everybody, too, that my hair is stiff, and I feel like I've tried almost everything, and it's just not working. Hey, Melissa, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. And I apologize, guys, if I look down and do random stuff. My my stream won't tell me. It only tells me my one group of chat. It doesn't tell me my other group of chat. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, so I'm trying to, I tried to like thin it out. Another thing that like about my hair here is that my hair normally doesn't have this like this like kind of wave things. No, like underneath it's a little bit better. So under here you can see my hair is just straight. It's just literally like pinned straight. My hair is just so straight, and for it to be this goofy, goofy. Oh, that word's so funny to me. For it to be this floofy, it's just not normal. Not me. So, oh my goodness. So I'm just a giant mess over here. Today I have to, let's see, what do I need to do today? Um I feel like this is just like pinching. I need to get some new glasses. I just got some different insurance, so I'm hopefully gonna go get some new glasses here soon. Hopefully within the next month. I've actually had these ones for about, oh well. I was gonna be like, oh, 2 years, 2018. It's 2000. Oh, 3 years. I keep thinking that it's 2020. And I actually thought for a little while that I wasn't 33. Totally forgot that I had a 33rd birthday. I'm like, but I feel like I'm 33. But then my husband's like, no, you're 32. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm just wrong. I'm like, but I really feel like I turned 33. I'm like, that's what I feel. Like, is this real? I had to do that thing where you figure it out on the calculator. Where you put in, the current year minus your birthday for us to tell you how old you are. That was me. I did that. But anyway, so today I have like those squirrel moments, so I apologize for that. I'll be talking about one thing and then I'm like, oh yeah, this thing, and then this thing, and then this thing. So, but yes, okay. So for today, I I've got a couple videos I need to edit. So I need to edit my daughter Jamie's video. Um she did a really cool one. She did it special for her grandma. She's like, I made this for my grandma. And she didn't say it in the video, but I know she's going to be super excited when she finally can give it to grandma. So she'll be excited about that. And then, so I need to edit her video. If you weren't here last week, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she also she makes YouTube videos. She's really good at it. So I edit her videos for her. I got to do that today. And I also have my videos for my YouTube for my Sim Saga that I need to edit and record for. And then I also have my stream from last night when I was streaming Call of Duty. I also have to edit those videos. Excuse me. I also have to edit those videos to put on well, I put them on a mix of places. So I put them on YouTube and TikTok. So I need to do that as well. Luckily, TikTok videos are pretty easy, because they're real short. So those are pretty easy to edit. But I also have to go in and find all my kills, which I had 13 of them. So, go in and find them all. I was pretty proud of that. I'm still proud of that. So, if you didn't know, I played Call of Duty last night, Cold War. I've been practicing because the last time I like super played Call of Duty was like Advanced Warfare. That was like my favorite one. Like I had all the cool, like the purple gear. Like I made sure I had it all. Like I loved it, every second of it. And I was pretty decent at it. I had my bad days, but it was the last time I was like super into it and would play it more than like, 5 minutes. Um, I didn't really get into the ones after that. Like I love Call of Duty. Love it. Absolutely love it. So if I sat down and played it, I probably would really like it. But I didn't get into it too much, not to mention I was also working. So that's, trying to my last job that I just had, I was working about till the end of 2020. So once it hit 2021, I was just at 40 hours. So, but before that, I was at about 45 to 50 hours, like every single week. Not to mention if I would do stuff at home or if I would, you know, all the extra stuff that I did, I was at 45 to 50 hours a week. And there was just no time. Like by the time I got home, I was we ate out a lot actually. That end of 2020 was just like it was just like too much to handle. Like I was so tired all the time and so worn out and so worn down that I just like, you know what? We're just gonna get something. We're just gonna get something. We ate at so many different places that it was just kind of like, don't really want it anymore. So, but now that I'm home, uh, I've been making more food. I recently, I can kind of notice it, like my little chin's going down a little bit. I'm trying to, um, go down, like not go down. I'm trying to, um, eat healthier, do better, try to get more steps during the day, which I've been doing really well at. I'm getting at least 7,000 around there. So I'm still trying to shoot for about 10, but I've been getting about 7, which is pretty good. My job that I was at was a sitting job, and I sat for a majority of the day. So 8-9 hours a day, I was basically sitting. I didn't, I was an assistant manager, and through the end of to the end of 2020, I was really the only person. So I worked so much and I sat so much that, I've probably lost so much muscle mass, and you know, I it another thing, if you don't know me, uh I lost like a ton of weight a few years ago, and then I gained it all back. So as long as it took me to get it off, which was 2 years, I gained it all back in that same amount of time. So 2 years to take it off, 2 years to put it back on. So that's, I don't remember what it's called. There's like this term for somebody with an extremely loud vehicle was just driving by. So if you heard that, I'm sorry. But so I it took me 2 years to get off the weight, and then it took me 2 years to put it back on. In those 2 years that I put it back on, I was just strictly working. Strictly working. I worked for apartment communities, and sitting in apartment communities literally just, you just sit a lot. I know that sounds dumb, but most of my job is just paperwork. That's what it was. It was just paperwork, like all paperwork, phone calls, emails. That is what I did all day long, paperwork. And geez, oh Pete, I sat so much, and then eventually you're just kind of like, oh, I'm hungry, so get something quick. Oh, I'm hungry, get something quick, or have something delivered, or don't eat at all, and then you just stuff your face once you get home. Like that's just how it was, and it was so stressful sometimes. And but I loved my job. I absolutely loved my job, and I was really good at it. Like it's one thing I can say, that I was actually really good at my job. Good at like two things. One is my job, and the second one is baking. Pretty good at it. So, it's I I put all of this weight back on, so I'm trying really hard to stay focused on eating better, and getting up and moving and doing more things, because I think I seen like on a TikTok video or something where they said that you lose, like, what is it, like muscle mass or something, a lot of muscle mass after the age 30 or 40 or something like that. And I'm like, well, I don't need to be decrepit by the time I'm like 45. Because that would really suck. But yeah. So trying to, God, this hair, trying to, you know, get up, move more, do more. So today I'm gonna be cleaning. I have lots of cleaning to do. Uh, if you know me, you know that I struggle with depression. So I you know, if you ever had it or ever experienced depression, and I've had it since I was in like 7th grade. I think that's when I like really started to become depressed. So 7th grade, like I'm 33 years old now. I don't even, how old are you in 7th grade? Hold on. My son is almost 14. He's in 8th grade. He'll be going into 9th grade. So like 11, 12 in 7th grade. So I've been depressed since I was in 7th grade, since I was like 11 or 12 years old. And growing up, my room was always like a giant disaster, but I knew where everything was. And it's one of those things that you're like, well, I have like I'm organized chaos, kind of. Like that's what I am. And I know it sounds stupid, but like I like things to be in its place, but a lot of times I'm messy at the same time. If you ever had depression, you know exactly what the frick I'm talking about. Because it sounds dumb explaining it to the rest of the world. But you know, I have so much cleaning to do, and like I call it depression cleaning. Like that's what I call it to myself, because you get in like this rut where you don't really do anything. And so, stuff piles up and stuff doesn't get done. And then, all of a sudden you're looking around and you're like, oh my God, there's so much stuff to do. And at that point, in the the hump or whatever, the ditch, I'm gonna call it a ditch because it's the depression ditch, because you start up here and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, slowly going downhill, and then nothing is getting done, so you're digging your hole deeper, and then once you like look around and notice that there's nothing that's being done and your house is just a giant disaster, that's when you're at the bottom of the pit. And you're looking around and oh, what is like the word? Yes, it does. There's like it like it feels, oh man, what is the word I'm trying to think of? It incapacitates you. Like you feel so overwhelmed that you can't do anything. And I was just there. I was just there. I was at that bottom where I just felt so overwhelmed that I couldn't do anything. I was so depressed that I was depressed and so overwhelmed that I couldn't. And it's a vicious cycle. So I mean, this isn't something where I'm talking where it's just now, like in the couple weeks it was like, oh, I was here, and then I'll get out of it. No, it's a vicious cycle. Like even medicine and stuff like that. And I'm somebody that I will tell you firsthand, medicine works. But the thing is that it doesn't always stop the depression. So it will help so it's not as bad. But sometimes, it's like, okay, well, in my life there's this going on and this going on and this going on and this going on. And all of a sudden you're just like overwhelmed with all of these things happening, and you're just like, oh my God, my stress and my anxiety and my depression are just like here, all the way up here. Like they start, they stay level for a really long time, and then all of a sudden all of this stuff overwhelms you and you're up here. And it like I don't like, I'm trying to think of the word that you call it. It literally just like at that bottom part where you just literally can't, you feel like you can't do anything. You just want to cry and like climb in a hole. So, and if you know me, you know that I was literally just there. Literally was just in that hole. And yeah, I started taking vitamin D is so good for depression, and I started taking this I had it, and I went into my thing, my hole, my ditch, and I stopped taking it. But there I have a I think it's a probiotic. I can't remember if it's a probiotic or prebiotic, but it also has vitamin D in it, and it's for mood. That's what it's called. It's called Mood. And so I've been taking that every day, as well as my weight loss stuff that I've been taking as well, and then my medicine. And excuse me, during my woman lady time, you know, I also have to take I also have to take magnesium, and I also have to take iron, like a lot of iron. It literally like drains me of everything. Like it drains my whole entire body. Like it will just take everything out of me. Like, you know, all my vitamin, like everything. And so I'll get really, really, really bad headaches. And it just, oh my gosh, it's so bad. So I end up having to take extra things. I discovered that magnesium is really good for headaches one day as I was reading on Google. And if I have a headache and I literally can't get rid of it, like days, I take 1,000 milligrams of magnesium and it goes away. And it's in literally within like an hour, my headache will go away. It's the best thing I've ever done for myself. Best thing. Finding out that magnesium helps with headaches. Best thing ever. So anytime everyone's like, I've had a headache for like this amount of days, I'm like, 1,000 milligrams of magnesium. Great stuff. So, anyways, so I was talking about what I'm doing today, and I was talking about how I'm gonna be doing. Hi, Brandy. How are you? I going to be doing my depression cleaning. I was at that bottom part where you feel like incapacitated, like you can't do anything. So stuff builds up and stuff builds up and stuff builds up, and then you feel overly overwhelmed, and you kind of stay down in that little like the bottom of your ditch for a long time. Not really a long time. It's usually like a couple days. And then, sometimes stuff starts to get a little better. So you like start trying to climb your way out, and you try to climb your way out, and you try to climb your way out. And sometimes you can get like halfway. And sometimes, it it takes a lot to dig out of the depression ditch. So it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot mentally, and it takes a lot physically. Like you have to physically like make yourself do things. You have to literally like tell your brain, "No, I'm not going to sit here. I'm getting up." And then just have to get up. Cuz if you don't, you will just stay in that ditch, and you'll stay just slowly trying to climb your way back out. And it it doesn't always work. So I'm at that point today where it's kind of like I have a lot to do, and I really wanted to wake up early. Like I had my alarm set for like 6:30, and I woke up and I was like, I'll sleep till 7. And then I slept till 7, and I was like, you know what? I'll sleep till 8. And I set my alarm for 8, and then I think I shut it off, and I woke up at 9, like in a panic. And I was like, oh crap. Well, we're up at 9. I guess I needed a little extra sleep. So I'll be doing my depression cleaning today. I've actually, I know this sounds really stupid, but on TikTok, they have these like cleaning TikTok videos. And they've kind of like inspired me a little bit. I'm like, I need to get some of that stuff. I need that. I need that. I need to do that. I like the way that cleans. Oh, wow. Look how great that's. Look how pretty that is. So I'm like, I'm getting it. So I put in a Target order yesterday, and I ordered like I ordered a bunch of hangers because we had hangers, but it was kind of like we only had some. And at Target, you can get, what is it, 18 hangers for $2. So I bought like 4 packs of 18 hangers. But then I was like, it's only $8 for all those hangers. I'm not doing the math right now. A lot of hangers. And also, if you don't know me, I have 6 people in my house. So it might not even be enough hangers. But I use the hangers to mainly hang up our sweatshirts because our sweatshirts, obviously they don't fit in the drawers. We need to get a new dresser for my husband and I because the one that we have it's just too small. Like it's really old. It was my grandma's, and it was good for my grandma. Because the drawers are small and she was only one person. But with us, he's got his work clothes, his long johns, lots of pairs because he needs them once it starts to get a little bit cold, or even in the spring when it's not as warm outside. Underwear, socks, tons of shirts, like all of that stuff, and you're trying to fit it in, and then I'm like, oh, I only got one drawer. Can I have some room? So I have to at least hang up our sweatshirts so that we do have some room in the drawer. I usually end up putting most of my clothes up in the top of the closet. Excuse me, but we've gotten a lot of new electronics like over Christmas and at the beginning of this year. So, we like, with like Xboxes and stuff like that, we keep the box. So we have those boxes and headphone boxes and all of that stuff up in the top of our closet. So we have to like kind of rearrange it so that we can put my clothes up there again. Or we're going to get a new dresser. I don't know what we're doing. Something. So I got most of the clothes folded yesterday, which I still have to do a buttload of laundry. If anybody else has like a ton of people that live at their house, laundry is like the worst thing ever. Like, I don't mind doing it. Like, I don't mind putting the washer. I don't mind putting it in the dryer. But, like, taking it out and, like, folding it isn't terrible. But then, like, putting it away, like, ugh. I don't know why that's so bad. Because after I put it away, I'm like, oh, look how nice it is. It's put away. Like, there's no more laundry sitting here. Like, oh, how nice. Like, it feels like a sense of accomplishment when you put your damn laundry away. Like, but at the same time, you're kind of like, I don't really want to put my laundry away right now. Some people do. Some people do. There's those good people that actually take care of their laundry when it comes out of the thing. Hi, single evidence. I am good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Brandy, you got 5 people living there. Laundry and dishes are the worst. I freaking agree. Freaking agree. I am so glad that you are fine. I am doing well as I'm doing well as well. Just sitting here talking about what I need to do today. I was explaining the depression ditch and thank you. Um I was explaining the depression ditch and trying to get out of it. Kind of like one of those things where you're like trying to like get your head above water, but then like, drowning on your way up kind of thing. Like your head will never get up. That's what it kind of feels like. That's what kind of feels like to be depressed. I feel like that's a good representation. Like I feel like that's exactly like how you could explain it. So with depression, it's literally feels like you're just, your head never gets above water. Like you're just, the water's right there, but you can't ever get past it. That's what it feels like. So my depression ditch cleaning needs to start today. And I was talking about how on TikTok they have these cleaning talks. I think this is what called. I don't know, but they they have all this cool stuff. Like I bought this cute little like basket for my sponge for my sink because I thought it was cool in the TikTok video. And so I bought it. And then I was like, but that one lady uses like, what is it, Scrub Daddy products? And she's like, this is my favorite stuff ever. I will never use anything else again. Like, it's so good. If you haven't had it or if you don't use it yet, you need to try it. And I'm like, I need to try it. So I forgot to put that on my Target order yesterday, but I may do it today. Scrub Daddy has those little like the sponges with like the happy face in them. If that makes any sense. So I got to get myself some of those. And they had this really cool thing. Oh my god, it was so cool. So it's like this. It's a bottle, and you fill it up with dish soap, and it's got like a pump on the top, so you can like put the sponge on it, and then you pump it, and the soap comes out. Or you can pick it up and you can squirt it at the bottom. Squirt it at the bottom, soap comes out. I was like, I need that. That's literally what my brain is. It's like, so cool, you need it. What my brain does. And I laugh at myself because it's funny. It's funny. So I got to get myself some of that. Get myself some Scrub Daddy products. And I bought a bunch of hangers. And I got, I also watched like all those organizational ones. And I'm like, they have a cute little glass container for their downy bead things. I'm like, I want one. So I got one. Did I need to? But it was cool. It was cool. And it makes it look pretty. So I bought one. And they also have these cool like jugs that they put like their laundry soap and their fabric softener in. But I didn't want to go overboard. I was like, I'll wait for that. I'll get that later. They put them in they look like mason jars, but they're the big like pitcher things that you put your, your drinks and stuff in. That's what it is. And they put their laundry soap and their fabric softener in them. Then they just set them up, and they're also those people that like use the cup, dump it in, and then they throw the cup in the washer, which feels so weird to me, but probably will start doing that as well. So, oh. But yeah, so you know, got a lot to do today, got a lot to clean. When I would watch the cleaning TikToks, I'm trying to like, motivate myself. Like, don't you want your house to look that pretty? It'd be so pretty if you did. So, trying to do that. Got to clean the bathtub today, for sure. Scrub up the counters, scrub the oven, do all that stuff. Get the laundry put away because we were just talking about how much I hate taking care of laundry. That's too funny, Brandy. Yeah, I like just found out about it not that long ago. Like not super long ago, and I was like, okay, well, that's kind of weird. Do people really do that? And then all of a sudden, I start seeing on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess people really do that. And then I'm gonna have to remember to do it because I'm so used to just, putting it in and then I rinse it out. I'm one of those people that rinses it out because we don't have like a front loading washer. We have like the top loader that's got the, the auger in the middle. So, I'm going to have to start doing that because I feel like I should now that I've seen everybody else actually does do it. So maybe we should. Maybe I'll remember that today when I'm doing 30 loads of laundry. Three girls, one teenage boy, a husband, and myself. Lots of laundry to do. So, definitely won't be doing that today. Have to do laundry, have to clean up. But I know I said I was going to be on at 9 today, and I ended up being late because I was explaining earlier. I literally just, I had my alarm set for 8, and I must have just shut it off. Or I do this thing where I'll like wake up, shut it off, and I'm like trying to get myself out of bed, and then I kind of like just fall back to sleep. I do that as well. So I think that may be what happened. I think that's definitely what happened. I'm almost finished with my half a pot of coffee. But yeah, so lots to do today, but I wanted to get on for just at least an hour, hang out with everybody and talk and let you guys into a peek of my life, the craziness that it is. That's why I call this Coffee and Chaos, because life is interesting, especially since last year. Like, man, last year, day 1, January 1st, 2020, like my life was just like, thought it was going good. January 1st, 2020, that's what happened. So, here we are, 2021, and it's like, it's getting better. So, but I just wanted to tell everyone thank you for joining me, and I'm so glad that you all came to listen to my crazy ramblings. And I'm here every Saturday morning to hang out with you guys and have coffee and just talk. If you ever have anything that you want to talk about, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm so happy to answer them. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And we will see you next Sunday. Saturday. Bye, guys.